Greetings and salutations, my name is Colin Moriarty. I'm senior editor of IGN. He's Mitch Dyer. He's one of our news editors here at IGN, and we're here to talk about the top 25 PlayStation 3 games of all time. Mitch, of course you remember last year we used to split, and years prior we used to split PlayStation Network and PlayStation 3 retail games in a separate list.
No longer.
We've combined them, because what is the difference? Journey won Game of the Year last year, and of course that's a downloadable game. And when it came down to it, Mitch, we chose The Last of Us from Naughty Dog as the best game on PlayStation 3. Why is that?
It is a terrific game. I don't know if you've read IGN's 10 review.
I have. I'm familiar with that review.
Okay. Yeah. The Last of Us, it's just a really great fusion of what Naughty Dog does best. Great combat mechanics, great enemy encounters, amazing story and characterization. It all comes together, and it's set in a brutal world that is as mature as any other really really thoughtful book.
Yeah,
I'd say in some ways.
I agree. What I love about it is that it doesn't compromise at all. It doesn't try to make you feel any better, because there's nothing to feel good about in this game except for little glimmers of hope that you might receive here and there.
That it will soon and inevitably rip away.
Yeah, even the way the game ends, of course, is brutal. And while we have 25 great games on PlayStation 3, including other Naughty Dog games like Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3 on this list, The Last of Us, I think, tells the most compelling story I've ever seen in a game in terms of the way it's conveyed. It might not be the best written story ever in a game, but you feel it and you understand those characters and you get to really know and love Joel and Ellie.
Yeah, I mean, you might be killing 500 dudes, but it doesn't detract from the story in the same way it might from other games, right? You still relate to Joel and Ellie, despite the kind of horrendous atrocities they're committing. You kind of buy into it because everything about the world is just so cohesive.
I agree, and of course it's fun to play too. I really love the crafting system and making things on the fly, the fact that you can't really pause the game
and all of those
while you're making
mechanics
things.
Transition into multiplayer in a really great way.
Yeah, the multiplayer, of course, is really its most understated and underrated portion of the game. I really think people should play The Last of Us Online. I think it's a lot of fun. So while we have great games like Journey, which is at number 2, and the Uncharted games, which are 3 and 4, The Last of Us is really the best game on PlayStation 3. So definitely take the time to play it. For more on all things PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and oh yes, PlayStation 4, keep it tuned to IGN.
Oh Lord, if you hear me, please take my hand.